Center in Minneapolis, the Nuggets taking on the Timberwolves. For the Denver Nuggets, holding their own against good company. They rank 7th in the West. T-Wolves, Nuggets, and tip-off coming right after this. Good afternoon and welcome. Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark, but we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, B.A. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends, and then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Murray for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality, not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jokic with it. A valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. Pass to McDaniels. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. MP's got 6.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Brown. Porter from outside. And it's MP with a rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Nuggets trail by 7. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's MP. He has 6, and he gets it to go.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's MP. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Randall can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
MP outside. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's MP. Yep, that one's good. MP's got 10.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Now Jokic, defended by Gobert. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in a 2-guard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
5 to shoot. MP finds Randall. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. And here's Porter to halt the run. And then Porter with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Westbrook against MP. Pass to Jordan. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted.
So it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Gordon. Still no points.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Randle a screen on Murray. Here's MP. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. So it's Denver now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
MP shot is good.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
MP against Murray. A quick shot there. It's off target.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
MP against Porter. Here's MP. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Let's make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. Now Jokic. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, Jokic has such special skills offensively and doing some damage in a big way that time on the offensive glass.
Randle on the screen. Edwards with it. Randle outside. MP outside. Randle, a screen on Murray. Back to Randle. Over Gordon. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Here's the floater. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
MP looking around. Randle outside. MP up top, defended by Murray. Here's MP. sinks that one from the post. MP's got 20. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now Murray, 10 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Nice D from Reed. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We're coming right back. Well, Bears checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Clark. Here's Murray. On the court for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP against Murray. Outside, Alexander Walker. Ingles, a screen on Murray. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Gordon on the wing. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Jokic in the post. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you